Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here back on another one for you. So guys, you know what I always say, these 304s are broke as a joke, man. Hey guys, just like Kevin Samuels always said,
winter is coming.
Winter is here, man. Credit card debt, student loan debt, high interest car loans, foreclosures, veterinary bills, bastard kids, right? These chicks are cooked, right? So they're out here trying to be strong and independent.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
And then they don't pay the car note on that $1,000 a month car payment, and we all know who has to show up after that.
Repo Man.
The repo man. So guys, we're gonna go to Dumpster Fire Notice TikTok and look at some of these absolute dunderheads whining about their cars getting repoed. But before we do that, like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I have a second channel called 501-304s. Join my Discord. Check out the playlist at the end, and let's get into this.
So much last night that my eyes aren't working right today, which I guess is good. I don't have to drive today because I don't have a car. Having your car repossessed is so scary.
Look at that.
I don't know how I'm going to get my kid to school. You know, we live in the middle of nowhere, so there's no buses, there's no transportation. It is autistic, and obviously last night them taking the car was very stressful for her, and she's really worried. I've tried to tell her that everything's going to be okay, but I don't even believe it myself. So, have I told you the story about how I ended up with this car? One day before my ex was going to abandon our family and move to California and take our only car, they finally, I guess, you know, had some sense of reality sink in that I wasn't going to be able to take our kid to school or get groceries or survive without a car. They took me to a car lot one day before they left and picked out a car. I remember they had the 6-figure salary. They had the credit. I was a stay-at-home parent homeschooling our child, but transitioned her to public school right before my ex left. I had like a month notice that they were leaving. They took us, got this car, the divorce is final, and they stopped paying support. And so I can't pay for the car because I don't make a 6-figure salary.
Look at that.
And I've been out of the workforce for almost 20 years. I am disabled and I'm solo parenting an autistic child by myself and dealing with the grief of losing both my parents in the last year and a half. Sorry to repeat myself. If you follow me, you know all this stuff. I guess this is for the new folks. I just really thought with the holidays coming that my Etsy shop would pick up, and you know, I'd been doing so much better on DoorDash. I had made like $250 this week. Like I'm dashing 7 days a week and working on my on my shop. Even yesterday when my car got repossessed, I had worked all day, 8 till 2, came straight home, filled my Etsy orders that I could fill, and then went back into town and took them to the post office, and then came back home, and I was going to do more Etsy work, and then that's when they showed up and took my car. And I have been crying ever since.
Look at that.
I just need a break, you know? Like, why does all of this horrible stuff keep happening to me? I am trying my best. I keep trying so hard. You know, I'm in therapy and I've been working through a lot of problems that I have with feeling confident and working outside the home, and I'm trying my best. Can't cry anymore today because like I can't even see. My eyes hurt so bad. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. My Etsy is Lavender and Stardust if you want to go on there and check out things I make and buy something. That's all I got.
Look at that, guys. So she is a stay-at-home mom, right? Who has a autistic kid. Maybe you shouldn't have ran your husband off, right? Because guys just don't up and divorce for no reason, right? How much you want to bet that her husband, he was paying all the bills, and she's been just disrespecting him and just grinding his self-confidence and his soul down to dust for the last 20 years, and finally he said to hell with it, right? He said,
Would you shut your mouth? I'm tired of hearing it.
and he dipped out, right? Guys, they say never bite the hand that feeds you. That's one thing these 304s are good at, is biting the hand that's paying all the bills. And now, of course, she wants to make herself out to be a victim, right? Like, all this stuff is just happening to me.
You stupid woman!
Clown world, right? And then her car got repoed.
You're a bum!
I don't feel bad for her, guys. Right? She's cooked. Cooked. Men just don't leave marriages for no reason. You know? Imagine how insufferable this knucklehead had to be to run her husband off. And how are you gonna get a car repoed when DoorDash is the only job you have? And then gonna cry and put this on the internet.
I promise you, you would be disappointed with yourself if you watch this tomorrow.
And of course, guys, she has 63 comments of all these knuckleheaded broads. I pray for you every day. I pray for more strength. Look at that. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm a single mama myself. I wish I could help you, but I'm praying for you and your daughter. Please. God has nothing to do with the fact this knucklehead ran her husband off. Look at that. Doesn't the Bible say that a man's better like living on a roof than living with a wife that's like talking shit? I mean, I'm sure that's in Ephesians somewhere. But her husband's on the roof. He said, I can't deal with this woman, right? Look at that. Oh, sweet mama, I believe in you. Love on that baby. I visited your Etsy. It's really cute. Please. Someone says, OMG, I've been there. I woke up in the middle of the night, noticed my car gone. I was crying, single mom with 2 kids, scared to death. Cooked, guys, cooked. Her hashtags, hashtag single mom, hashtag child support problems, hashtag car payment, hashtag repossessed, hashtag solo parenting, hashtag grief journey, hashtag divorce talk, hashtag stay at home mom, hashtag devastated, that's misspelled, hashtag sad story, hashtag motherhood unfiltered, hashtag sinking. Guys, how old is this broad, right? Seriously? Clown world. Guys, of course, we gotta break out the race card here. Let's go.
My car got repoed on Friday, and I have to pay $18.07 just for what I was past due. I have to pay $774 because I did something stupid to my bank account.
Damn.
They talking about I have to pay $800 for repo fees, and on top of that, I have to get insurance on my car.
Look at that.
So I'll call my bank this morning because obviously I got my taxes last night, right? Trying to see why I can't use my money because I'm trying to get insurance on the car because I know that's how I'm going to get my car back, right? Why they have my money on hold? I asked them, I said, how long my money going to be on hold for? March 10th. I asked them, well, how am I going to get insurance on a car? Lady said, you have to figure out another way. Ma'am, my income tax check was the only way. If I had money to figure out another way, don't you think that I would have paid my car note on time and my car wouldn't have been repoed?
Look at that, guys.
Now I have to wait until March 10th for all my money to be unheld from my bank account to get insurance. So now, like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what to do. And on top of that, I'm bald-headed.
Guys, who got this knucklehead pregnant, right? Guys, nug knows no bounds. Clown world. What an absolute joke, right? I don't feel bad for him. And guys, like I said, you hear her kid in the background? I'm telling you guys, this child tax credit is the only way that these knuckleheaded broads have any money. And a lot of that comes from our tax dollars. Someone says, she has 7 comments. Man, what bank is that? So I don't go that way. So when they release your funds, switch banks. Look at that. How about You tell Nug to get a job and pay some child support. Post. Guys are hashtags. Hashtag repo car, hashtag taxes, hashtag story time, clown world. Guys, of course, I'm gonna have to translate, right?
So I ain't gonna hold y'all. Every time I hear the beep, 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 gonna look at my car and make sure they ain't repoing it again. The fuck? And some days I be having back flashes that
Jesus.
They're gonna come. I don't know, but when I hear the beep, 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 I just think they're coming to get my car. Shit.
Jesus. Let's just hope she's not in the car. She might break the tow truck. Guys, she has 9 comments. Someone says, right F that. Someone says, better safe than sorry. So, guys are hashtags. Hashtag repo cards. Hashtag black flash. What? Hashtag bills. Hashtag repo. All right, you guys. This is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Guys, don't pay their bills, right? The only person whose money that they'd rather spend than their own is yours, right? All right, you guys. Appreciate you. Have a good one.